And this is Ibn Kathir. Read carefully. It is me who explained to you that the sexual fluid is not the semen of the women. You're right. Read carefully and laugh. He created it from water gushing forth, meaning sexual fluid. Guys, if sexual fluid is not the semen, but that sexual fluid will make the baby, what is that sexual fluid? Read carefully. That comes gushing forth, bursting forth from the man and the women. That is the cum of the man and the cum of the women. And then your prophet, he said, proceeding from the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. And then your prophet, he explained more, saying that the child will not be born without it. And he said clearly that proceeding from the backbone of the ribs, the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women, i.e. the fluid is yellow and fine in texture. The child will not be born except from both of them, i.e. their sexual fluid. And then your prophet, he said that the sexual fluid of the man is white and thick, and obviously this is the sperm of the man, and the sexual fluid of the women is thin and yellow. So why you are lying? And then he continues saying, verily he is able to bring them back to life. That's mean he will be able to return the man created from the fluid gushing forth. A gushing forth fluid will make the baby. What is this gushing fluid? Let us see and ask Muhammad. Muhammad, he knew for sure less than ultimate fart. Ultimate fart, he is all knowledgeable. Okay. Muhammad, he said, remember here, Muhammad, he said, not me. A woman, she come to him and she said, should a woman wash her vagina if she have discharge? A woman, her name Salim. Later she offered herself to Muhammad to F her, and she is his auntie too in the same time. So she said, oh Allah apostle, does a woman not, Allah does not refrain from saying the truth. She want to say the truth about her vagina. Something happened to her vagina. Everybody have to know. Is it a must for a woman to take a bath after she have sexual discharge? Huh? What Muhammad he said? Look, he's talking about what? About washing her vagina. Something in her vagina, a liquid, you see that in the vagina. Muhammad, he claimed that yes, and the Salama, she said, does a woman have discharge? Because this is the wife of Muhammad, never have discharge. The wife of Muhammad never have discharge ever, because Muhammad never had sex with her. So Allah apostle said, yes, then why does the child resemble the mother? So you stupid fool, you said to me that the Quran does not say that women have a semen, yet your prophet speaking about washing that liquid in her vagina and claim that this is the one will make the child resemble the parent, which is the mother in this case. Stupid donkey. Your God and your prophet do not know how the baby is created. Now here we can find another reference explaining this. You go in the hadith, you will find the following. Muhammad explained how the sexual fluid come and where it's collected. The prophet said, when a drop of semen remains in the womb for 40 or 50 days, which is absolutely false, because semen can live maximum of 5 days inside the women, maximum. More than that, it's impossible. And here Muhammad, he explained himself that he is a false prophet, again claiming that God told him that. So you're a prophet saying that the drop of semen remains in the womb for 40 or 50 days in the form of semen, and then after that the transform will start it. And you can see the same reference in many places, as you see. So when Muhammad he says, read carefully, Allah the exalted, the glorious, has appointed an angel as the creator of the womb. He would say, oh my Lord, it's now a drop of semen. It is now a clot of a blood. Clot of a blood. And this is exactly what the Quran said. Read carefully another hadith. The same thing. The same thing. This is a very strong hadith. It is not Muslims, they can play and they say this is not accepted or rejected. So you will see here that the God of Islam, and by the way, here even Muhammad he says that the last stage of the creation of the baby, at the end the angel asked Allah to make him a male or female. But according to science, from the first second it's confirmed if it's a male or a female, not at the end. That is a lie. Additional lie we add to Muhammad. All the hadith confirm that the semen stay in the mother for 40 days and then become a clot for a similar period, and then become a lump of a flesh for a similar period. So the total creation of the human being is 120 days, which is absolutely stupid and false again. And the story continue. And when Muhammad he said that the man and the women, when they have sex, that this is charge of the women is the one who decide how the baby resemble the mother. He was talking about the women having a semen. That's why the Quran says in chapter 86 verse number 6 and 7 that the baby is created by a sexual fluid coming from the man and the women. From the women case is from the ribs of the women, as you see. Now if we ask the Abdul what is the sexual fluid, if we go by this stupid who wanted to explain to us how the sexual fluid is not semen, let us go with that. Let us assume is not a semen. It doesn't say semen. So what is the sexual fluid will come from the ribs when the women she have this charge in her vagina. And how in the world you Abdul accept God to say to you that a man he have a sperm coming from the backbone? And this is not my interpretation. This is your Islamic scholars interpretation, and your prophet explained it too. Muhammad even he gave more details. And he claimed that whoever comes first, the baby will resemble the parents, which is very stupid. Most of Muslim women, they cannot even come because Muslim they do circumcision for women, so they cannot have orgasm. Read carefully with me here. Salim asked Allah Messenger of Allah about women who sees in her dream something like which men they see she masturbated. The Messenger of Allah said, if she sees that has this charge, then let her perform a bath. Salama said, oh Messenger of Allah, does that really happen, which means women that have this charge? He said, yes. The water of the man is thick and white, and the water of the women is thin and yellow. So here it's confirmed to us what make the parents resemble the children's. It is the white liquid of the man in his discharge, and you will be an ignorant stupid if you say to me this is not the semen, and the yellow liquid of the women, which Muhammad claiming too, they have the same job as the white liquid of the man. Correct, guys? Is it clear? Here Muhammad is getting the Abdul busted. It says clearly that the baby is created by this liquid, and he's making the thin yellow liquid of the man in her vagina is he called it water, and the white thick liquid of the man he called it water. Both are water. In the translation they call it discharge, but in Arabic it's called water. That's why the Quran says we created you from water. Actually, even here it says the word water too. If you see in the here, it says water, right? Even in this area, in their Muslim translation, yes, the water of the man and the water of the woman. Do you see it? So Muhammad didn't differentiate between them, and he says this is water and that is not water. He called them both water. The water of the man and the water of the women. The water of the man is white and thick. The water of the women is thin and yellow. So if the water of the man make the baby and the water of the women make the baby, so how you can say to me this is not, Muhammad is not meaning that women she have a semen? Right? Anyone will ask questions or not with the topic in the chat being silly, I will ban you. This is here for adult, not for kids. This is just a warning. What do you say, Muslims? So this guy he says, I am the one who explained to you that women have no semen. You are a donkey. You cannot explain to me. Explain to your prophet first. You explain to me how your prophet called them both water, and he described them as equal, and both of them they will make the baby. Look at the parents. Whoever comes first, the baby will resemble the parents.